The 5-question challenge to Muslims. You claim you worship the God of Abraham, your Quran features many of the Old Testament stories, you revere the same prophets of the Old Testament, though you regard the Old Testament itself as corrupted. Question number 1. Why did Allah allow the words of the Old Testament prophets to be corrupted? Speaking to prophets and then not bothering to be sure that their words are preserved seems to render the entire exercise in having prophets in the first place rather moot. This is especially strange since Allah is supposedly all-knowing and all-powerful. You claim Jesus was a prophet. Jesus was born of a virgin. Jesus did not claim to be the Son of God. Question number 2. Where and how did that go wrong, and why won't Allah correct it? The all-powerful, all-knowing Allah stood by while the Christians got it wrong for several hundred years. The all-powerful, all-knowing Allah has done nothing to correct them since. The all-powerful, all-knowing Allah hasn't seen fit to send Jesus back to correct his followers, which might have averted thousands of years of bloodshed. Jesus and John the Baptist. Followers of John the Baptist were rivals to the Christians. Followers of Jesus were rivals to the Muslims. Christians adopted John the Baptist as a prophet, as a forerunner of Jesus. Muslims adopted Jesus as a prophet, as a forerunner of Muhammad. Yet followers of John the Baptist strangely rejected Christianity. Yet followers of Jesus strangely rejected Islam. Question number 3. Which is more likely? That Muhammad did to Jesus and the rival religion of Christianity exactly what the Christians did to the followers of John the Baptist. Adopt the icon and claim him as a forerunner to your religion. Or that all of these parallels are just a coincidence. Muhammad and the Christian apostles. Muhammad supposedly performed miracles to prove he was the prophet of Allah. One of these miracles was allegedly splitting the moon, which no other civilization seems to have noticed. Paul supposedly performed miracles. Peter supposedly performed miracles. Other Christian apostles supposedly performed miracles. Just to dwell on that for a moment. Muhammad split the moon and no other culture noticed. Okay. Question number 4. Why should I believe the stories of the miracles of Muhammad, yet reject the stories of the miracles of the apostles? Muhammad and Joseph Smith. Muhammad claimed the Christians and the Jews got it wrong for over 1,000 years. Allah never corrected them. Smith claimed the Catholics and the Protestants got it wrong for over 1,000 years. Jesus never corrected them. Muhammad was alone in a cave. Smith was alone in a forest. Muhammad spoke to an angel, Gabriel. Smith spoke to an angel, Moroni. Muhammad received a new book of Revelation. Smith received a new book of Revelation. There are supposedly witnesses to the appearance of Gabriel. There are supposedly witnesses to the appearance of Moroni. Muhammad received his revelation after some amazing events, like flying to heaven on a winged horse. Smith received his revelation after some amazing events, like finding the golden plates and seer stones. Muhammad formed a new religion to lead people back to the light. Smith formed a new religion to lead people back to the light. Question number 5. Why should I believe Muhammad was a prophet but Smith was a liar? And just to save time, because the Quran says so, is not an answer to any of these questions. Bonus round. Prove the historical Jesus existed. After all, he's your prophet, and he's in the Quran. And if he didn't exist, that means the Quran is wrong. And if the Quran is wrong, it's not the Word of God. Since you Muslims like my videos so much, I'm sure you've seen my series about how Jesus never existed. Link off to the side. Help the poor Christians out. Maybe you'll succeed where they failed. Good luck.